Hey guys, my name's Carolyn, and this is my new channel. I'm going to be doing makeup, hair, and also trying out like different, mostly drugstore makeup because that's mostly what I use. And I know there's a lot of girls out there that, you know, don't buy the high-end makeup and would like to try the best store brand or yeah, who would like to buy the best, store-bought makeup that they can. That's not the high-end makeup. I use both though. I used the store-bought makeup that you can buy at Target, Walmart, stuff like that, and then I also use makeups you buy at like Ulta, Sephora, online. Jeffree Star is one of my favorites, of course. Super excited for him to come out with his concealer and foundation next year, hopefully. And so, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. A sample makeup or a sample primer that I have is the POREfessional by Benefit. I got it from Ulta, and it's just a sample, so I was just gonna try it for the first video. The primer that I mostly use is by Real Colors. It's the Porcelain Skin. It's a primer, and I like it a lot. So I'm going to prime my face really fast, and then I'll show you what concealer I'm using. My daughter's waking up. 1 second. Smells good. Okay, I'm sitting on my bed and doing my makeup. Okay, so anyways, it smells good, so I'm going to try it out. I don't use too much, honestly, because, just gotta prime most your face, so I use like this, maybe like a dime size. Well, it smells really good. And if you don't feel like you got out your face, you can go back in with some more. Which I'm probably going to, because that was just not enough. It wasn't a dime size. Oh yeah, it smells really good though. Alright. Get mine all over. Okay. Makes my skin feel really soft. I like it. It smells really good. So let's just see how it works with my makeup. Okay. So, ooh, I did not mean to touch that. My bad. Okay. So the foundation I will be using is my Infallible Cover or Total Cover by L'Oreal. This is, you can buy it at the store. You can buy it at Ulta. It's about $12 or $14, and I'm pretty sure it's actually 12. So, and it works awesome. It is full coverage foundation. Has a weightless feel to it. It doesn't. Honestly, half the time I don't even feel like I have it on my face, and it's awesome. It's 24 hours. Some say 48 hours, but I've used those and it never stays on my face that long. And plus, you're not going to have it on your face for 48 hours unless you fall asleep with it on, which don't do. Bad for your face. So the color that I have is the Classic Ivory 301. It's probably the lightest shade you can get. You also need help color matching. I can help you color match with your foundation. So I'm going to get my beauty blender and of course wet it. I have a little spray bottle of water that I just spray all over it so I can make it wet again so that I don't have to have a cup. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to, I put quite a bit on, so I do like that much. I do a lot. I like the total full coverage face. Like, I like everything covered. So, I'm going to go ahead and start on that. I just dab it out first, put it all over my face, make sure I have enough, and then I kind of spread it out. And don't forget, of course, to do your ears, because I've seen it not blended right. It looks like crap. Like they have that new high school makeup challenge where you do your makeup how you used to do it in high school. Just focus on my face so that it doesn't look like I'm whiter than I am. Okay. Like I said, do your ears, because, yeah, it doesn't look right if it's not. It does not look right if you don't put it on your ears and blend it into your neck. You look like you mismatch. Especially if you don't have the right color foundation, at least blend it. And, you know, at least it looks a little bit better. I have very fair skin, so, like I said, in high school I probably wore way darker foundation than I really should have. Now I realize, you know, I embrace my whiteness, my, like, overly pale skin, because, you know, embrace your skin color. Beautiful, light, dark, whatever. And I see a lot of girls, you know, making videos and stuff on Instagram and on YouTube, and I have a lot of them that I subscribe to. And, you know, I get asked a lot, you know, even just at the store, at work, like, oh, you know, how do you do your makeup so well? Like, how does it always look like, you know, it doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup and stuff, you know? So, you know, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I just do my makeup. So I figured, why not start a channel? So, yeah. There's my foundation applied. And I like it, of course. I like the total coverage. And, of course, I'm going to go in with concealer, you know, and do contour and everything like that. So, I'm going to jump over to that first. Concealer I use is more of a high-end makeup. It's by Tarte. It's the Shape Tape concealer. I love this stuff. If you guys, you know, have $24 to spend on it, do it. Because I've seen all the girls and guys that I follow that do their makeup use this, and I saw that and I'm like, I have to have it. And I bought it, and it's pretty flippin' amazing. And some of the people I follow even use it as a primer for their eyes, which works really well as well. It's awesome. So I go in under my eyes first, box them out really fast. I'll go ahead and fill them in. I contour, of course, under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and right on my chin. And I put the white on first, or the concealer on first. Then I go in with my liquid. It's melted a little bit, but I got it off Amazon. I mostly use these two colors. If you like a little bit of a darker contour, you can go to the bottom. Like I said, I mostly use this one and this one. Sometimes I'll go in with the lighter browns and put those in my cheeks and sometimes on my forehead so that I don't overly contour my face. But, yeah. You do the colors you prefer. I'm here to just help you along the way. Okay, and I go in with my, you know, I have my Eco brushes. I But these are store brand makeup brushes. I absolutely love them. They're freaking amazing. And if you feel like your foundation or your concealer, liquid concealer or contour is a little dry, I go in with bio oil and put a tad bit on there, loosen it up a little bit so it's not so dry. And just like, you don't even need a lot, just barely even a drop. Kind of mix that up. This just helps loosen it. Makes it so it's, you know, creamy. Mix my... So it makes it nice and creamy to where you can go in and bust it out. I only very slightly contour my nose, just a tiny bit. I don't like too much on my nose. But of course, you know, cheekbones are a must. Okay. So then I'm going to go again in with my beauty blender. Or if you prefer a makeup brush, I like the flathead makeup brush to buffer it out. It's really nice. You know, wet it a little bit more. And then go in and I'm going to buffer out the concealer first, and then I'm going to go into my contour and buffer that out. Or blend it. I say buffer, I don't know why. But blend it out. And I know some people like to prefer to rub it. I tap it first, or yeah, tap it first, and then sometimes if I don't feel like it's getting blended enough, then I go in and kind of rub at it, but I still dab at it as well, and you know. So yeah, buffer all your makeup out. Usually I just buffer my nose out anyways, just because it's easier that way. I blend my nose out, excuse me. Don't listen to me saying buffer. Alright, and then so since I have mostly my white is all, or my concealer is all blended out, I'm gonna go in and blend in my contour. And just, you know, blend it out so you don't see that line anymore. Like that, you know? You just don't want any lines. Okay, so once you got it all like buffered out, sorry, blended out enough, you know, make sure it's all blended. You want it, no lines, nothing like that. You don't want none of that. And then, yeah, so, and then I'm going to go in with my, and it's not a translucent powder, it's by CoverGirl, it's the loose powder. And I actually use this to bake. Or I go in and I use the contour palette by Wet n Wild, and I use the lightest shade. I'll use the lightest tan. It's really light, and then I'll use that. But I applied that with a makeup brush. This loose powder I apply with my beauty blender. So of course, like, beauty blender's already damp, so make sure mine's damp enough. And then I go in with a good layer. And I just like it because I don't want the underneath of my eyes to look too like white, like really light. So I go in with more of a tan instead of the translucent powder, which I like the translucent powder too, don't get me wrong. I just don't want it to look super, super light underneath my eyes because I'm already very pale. Okay. Buff out your nose a little bit, your chin, and your forehead. That's just what I do. Then I go back in with the excess powder, rub it on my neck and on my ears. Okay. Awesome. So I let that sit for about 5 minutes. That's what most people wait for. I just do that. I let it sit on until I apply my bronzer, a little bit of my blush, and some highlight, and then brush it away. So my bronzer that I'm using right now is the Sun and Bronze. It's by NYC. And it's actually not a bad, bronzer. It's the 709 Montauk Bronze. It's really pretty, actually, and it has some darker, lighter, medium. It has a little bit of everything in there, so it's not super dark and it's not super light. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my angled e.l.f. brush, and I actually really like e.l.f. Their brushes aren't half bad. So I got a good amount on there. I don't do it too dark. You don't want it too crazy. And I usually blend a little bit more once I apply more of my powder. I blend it in a little bit more. It doesn't actually look that dark. It's my lighting in my room. So yeah. Make sure you do your forehead, your chin, and some people, if you do your neck, you can do it. I only do a little bit. Just put some bronze on there. So, okay, after that, I'm going to go in with my, actually using the mirror on it, with my e.l.f. brand blush. I use the shade at the bottom corner. There's a more of a brown. You can use that if you like. A brighter pink. I don't use that. Okay, so. And then this makeup brush is by BH Cosmetics. My mom got it for me in a whole kit of brushes, so I'm not putting too much blush on. Just a good amount. I'm just gonna blend that out. And like I said, trust me, I blend a little more than how it looks. I'm not gonna actually go in with my highlight just yet. I'm gonna actually buffer out all of this beautiful contour so that you can see what I mean. I go in with my really big, it's a Eco brush, of course. That's what I mostly use. And I go back in with my loose CoverGirl powder and just get rid of that excess stuff. Excess powder. Blend out my face a little bit more. See? So I just blend it out a little bit more. And if you like to add a little bit more, you can go back in and just add some. I usually just add a tiny bit more blush after I buffer out the rest of my makeup. Okay? Sweet. So anyways, okay, now I'm going to go in with my highlight. And I bought this new Away We Glow, and it's by NYX, and I actually really do like it. It's a cream, or more of a liquid, and it comes like that. And the shade I have is, dang, I don't even say. Oh, HWN80W. I'm guessing that's the color, but it's more of like a, it's very like a light tan, light brown, light brown. And so I go in on my cheek right here, apply a little of that, apply a little right there, go into my Cupid's bow right here, and I add a little bit to the top of my nose. That's it right there. And then I'm going to blend it out a little bit. Here you go. Go ahead and blend it out right there on your cheeks. You don't want it looking all weird and bulky, you know what I mean? And then on your nose. And once I put it right here, I blend it up to the bridge of my nose. Okay. After that's blended out a little bit, I go in with my NYX Illuminator, and this is a powder highlight. So I'm obsessed with highlight. Obsessed. And then I also have Ipsy, which I got this awesome Luxie 522 taper highlighter. It's a brush. It's awesome. I really, really like it. It has just the right amount of highlight. Because, you know, gotta have that highlight, I swear. Some people say, like, oh, you go overboard with highlight. Or other people go overboard with highlight. You don't need that much. Girl, you always need highlight. I highlight just a little bit up on the top of my forehead, mostly right down here. Cupid's bow, bridge of your nose, and again on the cheekbone. A little bit on the forehead. Oh, girl. That highlight, though. I love NYX. Just so you guys know, if you're looking for a brand that's a drugstore makeup brand that's not too expensive, NYX and e.l.f. I absolutely love e.l.f. Absolutely love them. NYC's not bad either, but I mostly use Maybelline, NYX, e.l.f. Those are the main things that I use that are store-bought. But I also use Wet n Wild, L'Oreal, Rimmel. I try a little bit of everything. So there's my finished, you know, at least foundation and everything like that, all finished. Don't mind my hair, it's a mess. But that highlight, though. So that's how I contour and highlight my face and everything like that. And then my eye makeup, if I just do my simple eye makeup, I usually just do black eyeliner with some mascara. But for my eyeshadows, I use the Morphe palette, and I love Morphe. And I know sometimes they're a little expensive, but they have every single color you could need. And, you know, if that's a little bit too expensive for you, I also love Hard Candies. Hard Candy has some amazing, amazing eyeshadows. So, I'm going to go in and I'll kind of do a neutral look, you know what I mean? This is one of the Wet n Wild brushes that I just recently got. It is their, more of a blending brush, but I use it to go into the creases. It's a crease brush, actually. I'm actually pretty sure it's a crease brush. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go in with this really pretty brown right here. It's a dark brown, and I really like it, and I'm gonna go in and apply it to the top of my eye right in here. And you're just gonna blend it out. Even once you just, right when you put it on, you're gonna blend that out. And like I said, I mostly apply it first, a little bit, and then you'll start to blend it out more once you go along. But you just want to get it on there too. See? So I'm gonna go buffer mine out a little bit. Blend it, blend, blend. You don't want your eyes looking all crazy, I swear. So, this is a little bit more blended. I'm going to go into the other eye now and do the same thing. This is probably going to be like a 35-minute makeup tutorial video, but I hope you guys watch it, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys subscribe. I know there's a lot of people that do theirs and fast forward through, but I'm trying to give everybody like a thorough, actual how I do my makeup. So that's how I start. I start out with doing each side. Blend it out. Like I said, you want it at least mostly blended. Woo. Alright, I'm going to put that brush aside for a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with my other e.l.f. brushes. I have this little set of my lovely eyeshadow brushes that I absolutely love. Alright, I'm going to go in. Oh, this is one I actually also got from Ipsy. And it's the Coastal Scents. And this is what I use to apply mostly more of my glitter powder. And I'm going to go in with this really pretty, like, reddish one right here. It's glittery. I like it. I'm going to put that on the top of my brush. Bam, glitter. And I'm going to apply it right here to the more of the middle of my lid. I'm going to go into the crease, of course, get the crease. And then I'll move into the front of my eye too. Right in here. Just, you know, I'm going to put that in there. And you're still going to blend your makeup, trust me. Okay. So once that's done, I'm going to go back in with my bigger blending brush. It's an Eco brush. I'm just going to kind of blend the front of this out a little bit into the background so that it's not too much. You don't want it just all blocky and bleh. You don't want that. And then just kind of, like I said, blend it a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to take the same brush that I just used, and I'm going to go and get the lightest color in the Morphe palette. It's not white, it's actually more of like a very, very light tan, or light beige. It's more of a porcelain, we'll just say that. And then I'm going to do it up here on the top of my eyelid, or of my eye, lower brow. And that's going to create a way for you to more blend your eyeshadow. And then I'm going to also go in my crease. I'm going to blend it into your crease too, along with the front of your eyeshadow. See? So blending is everything. I'm going to do it same thing, go right here into your crease, get a little bit under your eye, and then blend that out a little bit more. I'm going to go into the same thing with my other eye. Don't forget the underneath of your eye either. So that is mostly how I do a lot of my eyeshadow. Not completely, but I will have more videos of different styles of makeup later on. This is just my first. Like I said, don't forget to blend. Blending is key. And if you feel like you need to blend back here a little bit more, go right ahead until you feel like it's the shape that you like. I don't like it really high up on my eyelid or close to my eyebrows. I don't like that. Get right on my lid. And then just kind of blend it out a little bit more if you feel like you need it. And just make sure they're equal. Blend them equal. Bam. Alright. I still need that. Also, Morphe palette is the, just so you know, it's the 350. Just so you know. More of the neutral colors. Okay. And now I'm going to, I left my liquid eyeliner. I'll be right back. Okay, so, yeah, this is my makeup bag that I carry with me everywhere. I bring it everywhere with me. Okay, and the liquid eyeliner that I use is the Line Stiletto by Maybelline. Absolutely love it. I think I just love the, little brush that comes inside of it, because it just helps me get that perfect line. So that's what I use. See little pieces on it, wipe them off. So it's a really good eyeliner, and it stays on all day. So I'm gonna go in here right at the corner of your eye. I keep my eyes open when I do it. I'm gonna come into the corner and just bring it out right to like the end of where my eyeshadow is. And I do my line first on both eyes so I can make them even. Right to the end of where your eyeshadow is. And then I'm going to go in and give myself some mascara. Give myself some winged lines. So like I said, I do the lines first. I'll shake it up a little bit. And then I'll fill it in once I get the shape that I want. Okay, so it's a little bit more blocky than I normally do it. Actually, no, it's not. A little bit at the end, but I can fix that. And always fix your eyeliner. Just don't add more eyeliner. Use Q-tips. I'm telling you. But it's right around the shape that I like. So then I'm going to go in with on my other side and do the same exact thing. And I start more close to my inner waterline, or my inner crease. And I go out. There's that. Shake it up so I can get a little bit more of the eyeliner on it, and go ahead and fill it in. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's a little bit more how I do mine. Not blocky, and it's actually more pointed at the end. My camera is just not the best. And now I'm just going to make sure they're even. Which actually they are pretty darn even. Boom. That's an on fleek eyeliner day. Add a little bit more to this one, just to make it a little bit darker. Okay. And they're actually very even. I just gotta get this more pointed. It doesn't look pointed in my camera, but it is pointed. So yeah. They're actually very even today. It's a good eyeliner day. It actually just decided to work out for me for my video. This is going to be more like a 40-minute makeup video. Well, I'm done with that. So then I go back in. I go in with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is more of an expensive brand. Don't have to use this. And then I do like under my waterline. I don't do my waterline. And I just add a little bit of eyeliner underneath just to give it a little bit of color. I don't do my waterline though, because I don't like the way it makes my eyes look. But add a little bit underneath, like your eyelashes, right under here. And it makes your eyes look a little bit more open to me. Alright. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara. The main mascara that I use is the Rocket by Maybelline. One of my favorites. And then also another sample that I got is one by IT Cosmetics. It is the Superhero by IT. It's a sample, but it works really well. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Rocket. And this is what the brush looks like. I love it. It has all those little bristles just to get all over your eyelashes. Alright. And don't forget to get those bottom lashes. and this just works amazing. Like, it makes my eyelashes look super thick, super long. It's pretty darn amazing. See, I actually really like it. And then sometimes I'll go in with it and just add a little bit more to it. Spread them out, make them look a little fuller. This brush is a bit different, but I do like it. And this just kind of helps spread them out a little bit better. So, it's a little, you just want to make sure you get in there, get all your eyelashes. And, you know, it works amazing, I'm telling you. One of my favorite mascaras, the Rocket. And it's very inexpensive. It's only like $6. Okay. And now we'll do the other eye. Alright, and like I said, go in with the IT Cosmetics. And go ahead and spread them out. So yeah. Okay, so that is finished. And the last and final thing that I do with my makeup is lipstick. Always last, of course. Pretty sure everyone does last. I gotta grab my lipstick. Okay. So, I have a lot of lipstick. I love lipstick. So, the color one that I'm going to be using today, it's by Jeffree Star. It's the I'm Nude. Love it. I also use a lot of the NYX lipsticks, like the Lingerie by NYX. Amazing. And then they also have the NYX Liquid Suede, which is really good. And, you know, it's not better than Jeffree Star's makeup. It's almost as good, I would say. Personally, that's just me. And they have amazing colors. Reds, purple, blue. Probably not every color Jeffree Star has. So that's the downfall. Jeffree Star has, like, amazing. And I also use the Kat Von D. This is the blue one that I have, and I really like hers too. I still like Jeffree Star's though. I love Jeffree Star's. I love his makeup. So if you ever want to buy high-end makeup that is great quality, Jeffree Star is your girl. It's your babe. Because his liquid lips, phenomenal. Come in like this cute tube. It's so cute. I love it. Alright. And that's the color I'm going to be using is I'm Nude. I also have Unicorn Blood. And I have Scorpio. And then I have Posh Spice. Awesome. Super amazing. I love his liquid lips. I'll show you. Amazing. going to mostly line out your lips first, so try to shape them out as best you can. And it goes on as a liquid, and it dries to a matte. It is amazing. Absolutely love Jeffree Star. Like, honestly, if you're gonna spend buy any expensive brand, Jeffree Star or Tarte, two of my favorites. Jeffree Star. His lipsticks are about $18. With taxes, a little bit more, but this lasts me forever. Like, I've used it so many times, and I still have so much left. Like, amazing. Best lipstick I've ever had. And his highlight, I have not tried yet, but my cousin has, and she slays in it. It's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to get myself some too. Soon. So, like I said, this is my finished face. This is how I mostly go out. This is lipstick I usually use. This is my all-around, every day-to-day face. Sometimes I go a little bit more extreme, which I'll make more videos of that. Usually my hair is not up. Today was more of a lazy day, but let me go ahead and pick up my camera and show you my finished look. So, yeah. Best lipstick ever, just so you guys know. And eyelashes, no, they're not fake. I will do videos, of course, on how I put on my fake lashes. So, but this is my finished face. So, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, if you guys like how I applied my makeup, please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and hopefully you guys will see some of my other videos, and tell your friends. Thanks.